A boy who wanted to be a Cinderella. Chapter 8. Two mothers, one hope. A woman entered the house, her elegant presence undeniable. Though she wore a large cloak that concealed her, it was impossible to hide her regal aura. Ivo's sisters gasped. "Why, Your Highness?" The Queen lifted a gloved hand, signalling for silence. "No, please. I did not come here as a queen." She paused, as if carefully choosing her words. "I came here as a mother." Ivo's mother stepped forward, instinctively shielding her son. "Please," she whispered. "Spare my son. I know he has caused trouble, but please don't punish him. He has suffered enough." The Queen shook her head. "You misunderstand," she said softly. "I am not here to punish Ivo. I am here on behalf of my son, Erwin." At the mention of Erwin's name, Ivo's sisters gasped again. "Ivo! Ivo, open up! The Queen is here." Ivo's mother exhaled shakily, her eyes filled with tears. She turned back to the Queen. "I can only imagine how difficult this must be for your son," she whispered. The Queen's eyes softened. For a long moment, the two mothers simply looked at each other, neither saying a word. But in that silence, they understood each other completely, because they had both carried the same fear, because they had both raised sons who were different, because they only wanted what was best for them. As the evening wore on, the Queen and Ivo's mother sat at the dining table, sipping tea and speaking in hushed voices. They shared moments of joy, heartache, and worry, their words flowing effortlessly, as though they were old friends who had finally found each other. Ivo's sisters watched in fascination. They had never seen two women from such different worlds speak so intimately, not as a queen and a commoner, but as two mothers who deeply loved their sons. By the time the sun began to set, the women had come to an agreement. When they rose from the table, there was no sadness in their eyes. Instead, they smiled, not just at each other, but at the possibilities that lay ahead. The future of their sons had already begun to change. A long moment, the two mothers simply looked at each other. They didn't need to speak. They understood each other completely, because they had both carried the same fear, because they had both raised sons who were different, because they only wanted what was best for them.